Welcome back to another edition of Timoteo TV, breaking down Week 6 Family Day. This may be one of the best weeks I think we've ever had in the history of Timoteo. Great weather, great games. I think pretty much almost everyone enjoyed it. Of course, people who lost their games maybe not quite as much, but it was just a great week. So I got a big crew here. I'm gonna have them introduce themselves.
Michael Medina, 49ers.
David Garcia, 49ers.
Yeah.
Nolan Cruz, 49ers.
Nick So Slick, follow me on Twitter, 49ers.
Kenneth Gomez, Panthers.
Primetime, Panthers. What good are you?
Burlager, Panthers, middle linebacker.
Crazy Legs, Panthers, number 30.
Jared Cooper, Panthers. Silver 7.
Fritz from the Ravens. Yeah, shout out Freddie, number 26 from the 49ers, my mans.
George, Ravens.
Jaquim, Ravens.
John Ravens.
Dan, Ravens.
All right. So a lot of important games this week. A lot of playoff implications involved. However, not in this game. 3:30 game, Cardinals, Jets. Kind of what was expected, unfortunately. Jets fought hard, but Cards won 53-14. Player of the game was, sorry, I'm not going to say your name right, Jaleel. Sorry, Mims Johnson. 2 catches, 3 touchdowns, 3 tackles. So player of the game for him. Coach Dan, what happened in that Jets-Cards game?
The Jets, I feel for them because they always have a lot of enthusiasm. They came out hard, but the Cardinals' offense just too much.
Not much to say. It was pretty overwhelming. The Cards were for the Jets right off the bat, but stick with the Jets. May get another win here. Our other 3:30 game, Redskins Vikes. Redskins were of course favored. They needed this win, already having 2 losses. Vikings really need this win, trying to fight for that 8th spot. They got a little help, which we'll get to in a little bit. But Redskins pull it out. Closer game than a lot of the experts, I think, picked or thought. It was 38-26. And the player of the game was Quentin Ellis. 5 catches, 2 touchdowns, 7 tackles, and had 3 picks. David, what happened in that game?
And Redskins basically had control of the game from the beginning. Vikings, they try to make a run for it, but it was just like little spurts, and it wasn't good enough. Quentin was just demolishing them with the seams. So, I mean, Redskins too much.
Yep. Redskins really they're looking to get a good seed so they can defend their Urban Bowl title, which is just in a few weeks playoffs. So, going to our 5 o'clock games, Ravens, Broncos. Broncos, they usually come hard in the second half. I think they got better in the second half, but they just couldn't overcome it. Ravens won 33-18. Khalil Walker had 6 catches, 3 touchdowns, and 1 pick. Ravens crew, what happened?
Man,
We just cooked them. That's right.
fry time. You say you got to do it my time, coach. What time?
Fry time!
What time?
Hey, Dale.
The Vikings next week?
Vikings.
All right. The Ravens bringing Pink back. There we go. But our next 5 o'clock game was game of the week. And it didn't quite live up to it. It wasn't quite as close as we thought. Eagles had a little bit of a breakdown, it sounds like before and after the game. But 49ers end up winning big. Eagles made a late run, but I think a pick kind of sealed the game for them. 49ers winning 45-25. Player of the game, Marty McFarland, with 2 touchdowns, 5 tackles, and those 2 touchdowns were on his 2 picks that he returned for touchdowns. I believe both in the first half, which were when the game was really close. So just huge plays for the 49ers, momentum changers, really led them to the victory. So 49ers, besides I guess what I shared, what else happened with you?
No, it was a real good game. We conquered. You know, we did what we had to do.
Yep.
We're going for them Cardinals next week.
Yep. First place.
Yo, Coach Dan, what did we do?
One more time. Come on.
What happened in our game?
Guess it was fry time.
He only says it for the Ravens.
Look, it was a great game. You know, refs, it was some crazy calls in there. You know, I got unsportsmanlike conduct for I don't know what. But let's not talk about that. Ref.
Mr. Fuller.
Hey, we just fought the second half.
I don't got nothing to say.
It was a really close game. Really like a defensive game. We would score. Say it with my chest. We would score. Jay would score. Picks everywhere. It was crazy.
All right. So, yeah, next week, huge matchup with the 49ers and Cardinals. Sorry. My goodness. The 49ers are the only team in the league that only has one loss now, and the Cardinals have no losses. So it's going to be a huge game. Could possibly lock up first seed. I know there's still some games after that that are tough, but big game nonetheless. Going to our 6:30 game, Panthers-Colts. This really hurt the Colts because they needed this win for the playoffs. It's looking real tough for them right now. I think they have maybe a real slim chance, but they're going to need some help, and they're going to need to win out. But Panthers pull it out, finally, 26-22. Players of the game, Jose Gonzalez with 4 touchdown passes, 4 tackles, shared with George Cooper with 5 catches, 5 tackles, and 2 picks. Panthers, finally! What happened?
We started off good, so did the coach, but you know, at the end of the day, we came out for W. Our offense was on a roll, our defense was on a roll.
Man, got 2 interceptions.
I got 2 touchdowns. Prime time.
The Ravens was over there supporting.
We do this.
It's only
We do this.
I want to give a shout out to my man Cuatro Uno. He balling. My man Cuatro Uno, know what I'm saying?
Number 6. I don't know what that says.
It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning.
Yo, but we're going to the Raiders next week. Come holler at us.
So the Panthers, hold on, guys. So the Panthers riding high, as you can tell from their win. So now well, counting the Jets win, they got through the forfeit. Every team has a victory this year, so that's awesome. So our last game, Packers-Raiders. Thought this might be a little closer too, but Packers just were too much. Just came out strong, and Raiders couldn't make a comeback. Tried to make a little bit at the end, but just couldn't do it. Packers winning 34-13. Player of the game, Christian Reyes, 6 catches, 1 touchdown, 1 touchdown pass, 14 tackles. That's huge. Huge. Broke the record, single game record of the season record for most tackles, and there's still 2 more games to go in the regular season. So he's demolishing it. So Coach Dan, back up, fellas. Coach Dan, what's up with the Packers Raiders?
Rob's a good coach. You know, the Raiders are a feisty group. They played hard, but at the end of the day, the offense couldn't get rolling. The Packers, on the other hand, they did well. Got the offense rolling, got yards at a time, and really, you know, when you play the Packers, you just got to keep scoring. So the Packers did a good job. A couple turnovers for them that they forced. A lot of interceptions. They did well. So I watched that game closely. They did pretty good.
You got a Packers lover over there. That's why they be winning.
All this video will be reviewed to dish out fines for comments on the refs. So anyway, all right. So thanks for joining us again for another edition of Team Mateo TV. Make sure you keep checking out the website, teammateofootball.com. Playoffs are coming up in 2 weeks. Just 2 more weeks of regular season. We're gonna be hitting it hard with the grade 8. It should be good. Make sure you keep checking us out. The Oracle, all that. And we'll see you on the field next week.
One thing to say. Cardinals, get ready. We coming for y'all. That record gonna be Vikings. We coming for y'all.
This me, Burlacker, you know what I'm saying? Panthers. I'm saying this right now. We gonna go to Urban Bowl this year. We taking it all out.
Raiders, we going to Cowboys that ain't here. Shout out to my Philly Cowboys that ain't here right now. Shout out to y'all.
I know Philly Cups.